I'm getting super ready. I guess you can say even more ready than readier. Or ready.
I don't think anyone's ever been so ready. Are you sure your body can handle ready amounts that will be caused into your very being?
Nothing perverted.
No. I shouldn't have to fiddle around with the audio, but I will take a chance to, see how we sound. Because the audio level shouldn't have changed like at all since the last time I streamed, because it was only a couple hours ago, I think. Actually, has it been a day?
You didn't stream today. You haven't streamed today, no.
No, I mean like, in terms of, like, okay, so according to YouTube it's been a day, but I was gonna say, yeah, because we started at 1 yesterday.
On a technicality,
yeah, it's been
a complete day. Actually, it's been a complete day, yeah.
Yeah, because we started at 1 yesterday, it's 4 now.
I thought it was like 3.
Alright, how are we sounding? Have the stream open, loading the stream, hitting the wrong button because I can't breathe.
Oh, wait. You can't breathe?
I'm not even.
What?
I'm not. I can't. I mean, I can, but I... Hi guys, so, we're continuing. Yes, of course. Prepare yourselves. Oh, and the game is still dropping my inputs. Don't really know why, but whatever. Also, sorry if you hear my
I guess you just... Yeah, now, I'm glad one game dropped your input as well as a certain game dropped my inputs for a certain game we play.
I'm sorry if you hear scratching at the door. Bagel is trying to let himself in, but that's what he won't know. Training him to be like his other cat brother. You do not come in until I tell you can. Also, I'm sorry to hear my AC in the background.
Don't worry, I can't hear it either. It's strange because I'm in your closet.
I can hear it, and I'm wearing headphones, but, let's not get into the fact that I probably have pretty sensitive ears, but let's get started. Hopefully this is a good save. Maybe I should have saved again after we ended. December 27th.
December.
Wait, AM or PM? Alright, no, it is AM. District Court Courtroom number 3. Hey, wait, aren't I usually on the left? Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. I don't remember if it's the voice I did for him. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Apparently the prosecution is also ready. Is the judge here anyway? Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement. Very well. No opening statements, so...
I can't hear. Objection! Not so fast, Judge. I was taking a meaningful pause before speaking.
Oh, right, of course.
A prediction. Today's trial will end 3 minutes from now.
Should I just leave it on this screen, or is time stopped at the moment? Just so he's wrong.
I already do it, but you won't.
I won't. Order! Order! Mr. Von Karma, what is the meaning of your statement just now?
Objection! Bah! Must you question everything?
Yes.
It will be over in 3 minutes. We have no time to waste. I'll call my witness now.
Right.
I call my witness, my decisive witness to the stand.
It's that mysterious boat shop owner. Now we knew the save was coming.
But we only just started.
Yeah, what if the game crashes? Don't want to have to sit through all that again.
Witness, state your profession.
Oh, fuck. I'm the proprietor of the restaurant, The Wet Noodle at Gourd Lake. And also rent boats.
The night of the incident, you were in the boat rental shop, correct?
Yep, I was.
Please testify.
Wait a second. You haven't heard who this guy is. Who you? I mean, I get the feeling that... you know, let it slide gets the same result as raise an objection, but... Objection! Wait a minute! The witness hasn't stated his name yet!
Objection! Because I did not ask him, Mr. Wright. I have predicted this trial will end in 3 minutes.
Von Karma, do you have to take a piss? Is that why we're doing this? Like, you're just trying to speed trial right now? You know we can, like, end the trial because,
he's
like...
trying to speed run court of law, dude. No problem with that?
Dude, he's more of a chat than I thought.
No. Stop asking trivial questions and cooperate.
Yeah, right. Asshole.
Gavel!
The witness will state his name. Well, not really sure. Yep. What do you mean? Memory. And just in saying that, you don't seem like a reliable witness.
Your Honor. The witness does not remember anything beyond the last several years.
Seems like he's college.
Ergo, he cannot recall his own name.
Bullshit! You can't recall, you say?
Yes, but the incident in question took place 3 days ago. He can testify.
Well, Karma, are you a robot? You sounded weird just now. Very well. Let's hear his testimony then, shall we? Witness!
I mean, look at your vocabulary. You're definitely a robot.
What's that supposed to mean?
You know, exactly.
It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight. Yep. I was in the restaurant where I rent boats, as usual. Then I heard a bang. Yep. When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just floating on the lake. Then I heard another bang. Just about then, the boat comes back to shore, and a man walks by my window. Very well. I'd like to begin the cross-examination.
Objection! No. There is nothing to question my witness testimony. Ergo, no need for cross-examination.
Oh, you're so fucking stupid.
Besides, there are only 10 seconds left before our 3 minutes are up.
If I save here, am I fucked? I say as I do it anyway.
Judge, your verdict, now.
What is your problem? Just, we'll take a break, go piss and come back. Yes. Mr. Wright? Cross-exam? What the hell?
Don't cross-examine. No, you don't cross-examine.
What are you saying?
That's not what I say.
What are you saying? And what are you saying? Of course I'll cross-examine the witness. Very well. You may begin. Oh shit, he's having a heart attack! excuse me, Mr. Von Karma.
3 minutes just passed.
I see. Well then, let's just take our time. You may cross-examine the witness. The fuck is wrong with you?
I can't get the world record time now. I can't get the world record time now. Damn. Fuck.
Then just try to PB.
Yeah, I'm trying to PB. I'm not trying to PB. I'm trying to get the world record, dude. I'm trying to be on my world record. It's not even a PB. I'm trying to be on world record.
If it's your world record, then it would always be a PB to a degree. I mean, it would be just half and half, I guess, whatever. It's just... It's not a 24,
just taking my world record. Are we friends?
Phoenix and Karma aren't. Why do you call it a restaurant? Is there anyone who can verify that? Well, I guess Polly could. Slam.
The parrot.
That's not good enough for a court of law! Confirmed, we're totally using that parrot later. Because this place is a fucking circus. Mr. Wright, exactly what's not good enough? Getting the two old men voices confused. They're merging. Your Honor, this Polly is a parrot. A parrot? Yes. Don't be so hard on the girl, Keith boy. Oh god, I can't stop yawning. Don't be so hard on the girl, Keithy boy. Keith.
Objection! The prosecution
Concedes.
The prosecution concedes that we cannot prove the witness wasn't a shot.
Okay, so I win, right? Get your witness the fuck out of here.
Witness, please continue.
Wait, well, then all we're verifying is that he heard something, but he didn't see shit! So, you know, like, kind of falls apart a little, don't you think? But, you know, what do I know?
Yeah.
Probably overthinking
Yeah,
it.
exactly. What do you know? You are overthinking it again.
And the last time I quote-unquote overthunk it, I was right. You said I was wrong.
You blanked out there, but I can't even hear you, dog.
I think Bagel is still at it. We just verified that, you know, whatever. Was there someone in the boat? The boat? It was pretty far out there. I couldn't see clearly. But I figured there were yawning. I don't know why this voice is making me yawn so much. But
why is there a man? Why can't it be female?
But I figured there was 2 men out there, yep.
Why couldn't they be female? Huh? Why they have to be men?
I thought you wanted me to do their female voice. Okay, a female voice.
This is a female. I am a female. This is what a female sounds like.
Is your stream okay?
Talking about why you are assuming those two are men. I don't know. Is it okay?
I wasn't able to view it anymore. No, it's good. It's just my PS4 VMware. But you couldn't see them clearly, so they could be 2 hot, bodacious babes. Yep, at the time, that is. I hope I'm causing other people to yawn. At the time.
Just say if you're close to someone, they'll yawn too. Man, I don't feel like I'm at all.
I don't want to present, but I am just, Game, are you okay? Stop dropping my inputs. I just want to look at the, evidence again, that's all. By your window? Yep, by my window. Right outside the window of my little shack. And could you see the man's face? Well, fog was pretty darn thick, but he was right there in front of me. I saw him. This is a rather important detail. Please add it to your testimony.
Just.
I have a bad feeling about this. That man was a defendant. He was saying, I can't believe he's dead.
Nice.
Are you sure? Sleeping noises. Uh-oh. Slam. Wake the fuck up! I mean, Dad! Dead certain, Keith! He said, I can't believe he's dead, as he was walking by, too!
Gabble, gabble, gabble! Witness! Are you sure the person you saw was Miles Edgeworth?
It was him! That Edgeworth boy! Oh, my back! Bullshit. I mean, ellipse. This sounds like decisive evidence indeed. I see no room for doubt. Didn't he also admit that he couldn't see shit? And how do we know that he knows what, you know...
Done.
How do we know that he knows what Edgeworth looks like anyway? Fun karma.
I mean, if you saw Edgeworth last night, you see Edgeworth in the defense stand, then he can, you know Edgeworth in court right now, right?
I don't see him.
He's not, just because he's not where you can't see him. You can't see the people in the background either. And
that's because they keep hiding whenever it cuts to a portrait, that's all. They're shy.
Nick, I don't like the way things are going here. Everyone in the courtroom is glaring at us. For doing our goddamn job. Well, I mean, for you doing your job. I honestly don't even know why I'm allowed to be here.
Quick, save!
Everybody needs a cheerleader. Wait and see what happens.
Someone put Maya in a cheerleading outfit. Do it.
Wait and see what happens.
Never. Slam. Your Honor, we proved in yesterday's trial that it could not have been Edgeworth who fired that gun.
Objection, Mr. Wright. Are you referring to the fingerprint from Edgeworth's right hand found on the gun?
I'm sensing
because
bullshit
that
from
wasn't yesterday, that was like 5 months ago. That was... And the photograph showing a man firing with his left hand?
Exactly.
No. That is easily explainable.
Oh, fuck off.
He could have wiped his prints after he fired.
Then why were there fingerprints?
You are ignoring the truth of the matter here.
And you're bringing up a straw man, I think.
Everything in this witness testimony is true.
Are you in bed with the witness? Are you gonna be my new dad? Or mom? Judge is lost in thought. What should I do? I should save. Judge, I'm gonna fight for my right to party. Objection. Your Honor, this witness claims that Edgeworth said, I can't believe he's dead. But his word is all we have. Slam. If he were telling a lie...
Objection, Mr. Wright.
Stream okay? Stream's okay.
In a court of law, the evidence tells all.
There is no evidence. Oh, wait a minute. You're gonna make me do it, you piece of shit! Give me a sec. Now hang on. Wait. Polly was there with him. Maybe Polly heard. Let me just cycle through everything really quickly. Don't I have another picture? I thought I had another picture somewhere else. Oh, whatever.
Yeah, you're trying to figure out an answer to the question you didn't even ask yet.
Hey, you said yeah.
Apparently you have yet to realize even this basic fact. If you say his is a lie, show us proof.
Nick, do we have evidence?
I don't know! Polly? Because if he heard it, then Polly should have heard it. And Polly should be able to verify. Or we could then just argue that he trained the bird.
Okay, but
What?
what?
What? What?
How are you gonna get Polly to verify it?
Ask her!
I mean, I'm pretty sure you can't just... I'm pretty sure that's not how parrots work. You can't just ask them a question, they'll be able to answer you. Unless they remember it and stuff. You can't just tell her, oh, what did the guy say the night, on the 25th? There's no way she's gonna remember that.
You
Or
have no
be able
faith
to
in
parrot
birds. It's no good. It's no use!
You don't like birds!
Take this! What the fuck are you talking about? No, I like birds. I don't like video game birds. Most of the time, because they keep being old bitches. Real life birds are pretty cool.
Where's the grind?
There's nothing I can do.
Where's the grind too?
Are you sure?
To be honest, I don't know what to do anymore. I mean, good thing I have that boat shop to fall back on.
Please?
You mean
Can you hear me, sis? Please? We need your help. Nick needs you.
Your sister is dead. 3 minutes was perhaps too high in an expectation. However, 15 minutes isn't bad. This must be a new record. A new PB. Gavel!
Enough! The witness may leave the stand. Sleeping voices.
Oh, GG. Good game, right, bud?
This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial. Nor is there any need for more time to decide the case against the defendant. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts. Nani? Yeah!
Yeah.
This court finds the defendant, Miles Edgeworth,
Not guilty of.
guilty. The accused will surrender to the court immediately, to be held pending trial at a higher court within a month from today's date. That is all. This court is adjourned.
Gavel!
Monty!
Why was that you? Who was that just now? Me. Huh? What? I knew it was you! Look,
Hey,
Larry? Wait, who was Larry?
Why do you say Lada? You said Lada.
I didn't say Lada, I said Larry. Also, which one of us was Larry? Shut up. Which one of us was Larry? You know, you're Larry. I'm doing too many voices already.
I'm not doing one.
I'm doing too many voices already. God, give me a break. What are you doing here?
I'm doing
What are you doing here?
I'm doing Von Karma, I'm doing Edgeworth, I'm doing the Parrot.
Von Karma is the only one that's here right now. There is no parrot currently. Just do Larry. I'm doing 3 people that are here.
But Fine, I'll do Larry.
Thank you. You got this, girl.
Listen, you gotta listen to me.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm liking where this is going already.
I was there in the park the night of the murder. I wasn't sure about it until just yesterday. But today I remembered it!
How is he allowed in here?
Remembered what?
The gunshot! I heard it too! Gavel!
Order!
Objection! What is the meaning of this?
I don't know. I got bailed out again. Fuck you. Fuck your 15 minutes.
The verdict has been decided. I call for adjournment.
One moment, Mr. Von Karma. So...
You bitch.
I don't know why that just fucking got me. So, you say you heard a gunshot?
Yeah, I did! A gunshot! That night! I was sitting here in the audience listening to the testimony. Then I realized something he said was different from what I remembered. Anyhow, I can't just sit here and let you call Edgy a murderer. It's just not right! I'll testify! Let me testify! Gavel! Gavel! Gavel!
Order! Order! Well, this is the first time something like this has happened. Something has happened like this in my court. I'm not quite sure how to proceed.
Judge, you've already given your decision. The trial is over.
Nick! This is it! Larry's given us one final chance at this! She's right. If it wasn't for Larry, he could make things even worse. Mr. Edgeworth was just declared guilty, Nick! It doesn't get any worse. Probably. You're right. Okay.
You can get him double guilty. Dude, you can get him double guilty, dude.
Supreme guilty, even. Your Honor! If there is another witness, it is our duty to hear him speak, because the law here is fucking weird. Right here, right now.
A waste of time.
Silence!
I can't remember. Wait, okay. The verdict cannot be overturned.
Says who? Are there no retrials in this world?
No.
Allow me
Gavel.
to speak my opinion. In all court proceedings, it is our duty to prevent an inaccurate verdict. In order to make sure no mistake has been made, every witness should be heard.
What is this?
I finally grew a pair.
Gavel!
I withdraw my previous verdict of guilty.
You can't do this in an actual court of law, by the way.
You can't do a lot of this in an actual
Gavel,
court of law.
Gavel!
And by, I think this is only according to what we know about American law. Mr. Von Karma, or should I say Mr. Von Bitch, I order you to call this new witness to testify. Please. Now. Please.
What? Gavel!
The court will adjourn for a 5-minute recess. After that, we will hear this new witness.
Gavel!
Court is adjourned.
Also, I'm the gavel.
You're doing that. Whatever. Then I'm the slam for Phoenix, so I don't want to hear it.
I also slammed my dust, too. Actually, wasn't I the first one to start saying slam?
You slammed, I said slam. Because in my case, I can't actually slam unless I want to send my computer fucking flying.
I could slam. That's funny.
Woof. That was too close.
Sorry to keep you on the edge of your seat like that, Edgeworth. Get it? You get it? Do you get it? Yeah, he thought it was funny.
I've seen worse.
Yeah, that destruction in the background you caused. I don't think we forgot about that. They still haven't fixed it. Yeah, right, Edgeworth. You're sweating bullets despite looking awfully dry. I just wonder what Larry plans to say in there. Larry was at the lake that night. Yes. He said he went looking for the steel samurai balloon that flew into the lake. Oh, right. And he found the balloon in the air. And the air tank that night. Yeah? Hey, Edgy Poo. Good ol' Edgeworth. Edgy boy.
Do not call me Edgy Poo.
Alright, that's only for a windy old bag.
Huh? You say something right?
It's my cutesy nickname. Yeah, a lot of things. For one, what's my cutesy nickname? You seem out of it. What's wrong, Home Slice?
It's nothing.
Mr. Edgeworth, there's something I've been needing to ask you. What's your life insurance policy? Oh, Maya.
Why do you ask?
No
What's
reason.
that?
You know, that thing where, when you die, you're letting people that you have signed to your life insurance policy get that money. Why are your fingerprints on the murder weapon?
Oh.
I like how the extra dialogue we're doing just kind of fits.
When he fell into the lake, I went into a daze. I couldn't understand what had happened. I couldn't think straight. Then I saw the pistol lying on the floor of the boat in front of me. I picked it up without thinking.
Dumbass.
I didn't have a reason, really.
I see.
Right.
Yes. Yeah?
This might be our chance.
Our chance?
Von Karma has only ever run perfect trials.
Perfect trials?
Perfectly prepared witnesses. Perfectly complete evidence. Did you just hear that, by the way?
I did.
I hate cars. I hate people.
Same.
That's the secret to his success. This is the first time he ever had to deal with something unexpected. He has to let someone he hasn't even talked to testify before the court. And that someone is Larry.
What are you getting at?
Larry's gonna fuck up at something. That's what I'm getting at. And likely his testimony will be full of holes, right?
That's right, Nick. No 10-minute trial this time. We'll milk this one for all it's worth, and we'll get to buy our castle. Hey, it was 15 minutes. 15.
How much useful information does Larry actually have on him, though?
He has the second fang. And... I mean, the way he described it, it makes it seem like he should have seen Edgeworth, honestly.
Because he totally is.
I wonder what I should eat for dinner. I'm
Spaghetti.
feeling a little better today, so I might be able to eat something a little
more filling instead of just granola.
Your granola. Gavel!
Court is now back in session. Witness, please testify to the court about everything that you saw on the night of December 24th.
Right, leave it to me!
Please, Larry, don't mess this up. I hate to admit it, but you're our last chance. From what you can recall about Phoenix Wright games, are there any instances where he isn't bailed out by something like this, essentially?
Any Phoenix Wright game?
I will include the books too, because I don't remember the books as well either.
Technically, Apollo Justice first trial. You can say he got bailed out by Phoenix, but Phoenix had the whole thing.
Let's see. It's just a trademark.
Also, I shall be back, so give me like 3 minutes.
Should I voice Villain Karma? No? No? Alright. He didn't say it was okay, so, Hey, Chad. How's it going? Let's see. What's something fun we can talk about for 3 minutes? Can't rant about too much. I guess I can talk about RL crap. I originally wanted to record my very first, solo playthrough of it, not just for SCG, but I didn't, and at this point I won't. I'll probably show it off every once in a while, maybe, just so I can say, hey, look at what I'm up to. I quit RL Craft, I think, 2-3 times, because it was basically bullshit. I lost my everything, twice or 3 times, so, I was, not happy. And I almost lost it on this world, too, but I got really lucky. I had most of my stuff stored, really far underground. Most of my stuff, not everything, so I did lose some things, I think. And I was very annoyed. But it's cool. Everything's better enough. It's not perfect, but I worked even harder because I was so careful. And if you're wondering what happened, where I almost lost my stuff this time, an event happened, not the Swarm, Sharknado, basically a lot of things spawned and my house just kept blowing up. And yeah, I was lucky because my farm wasn't hit, but I managed to pull through in the end. We'll just cut it there for now. You ready?
3 minutes, by the way. I said before I left. You wanna know why?
Sure, tell the class.
You know why. You know why. No, you know why. I want you to explain it for everybody.
Because in KH's very first attempt at the final boss in KH2,
Von Karma said 3 minutes for trial then. My wife said 3 minutes to get back. Let's start.
I was close. Von Karma looks a little like Sora, or Ansem, both.
That night, I was out in a boat on the lake. I was looking for something. I found it. So I quietly slipped the boat back in at the rental shop dock. Does that mean he stole it?
Questions for later.
Okay. Then, just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang! I looked out over the lake, and I didn't see a boat. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home!
Ooh, boy. This'll be fun. That was an unusually vague testimony, even for this court. In any case, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. What's wrong, Nick? It's Larry. I have no idea what he's going to say if I press him. As if I have really any idea what anybody else will say.
It looks like you and me in real life, right?
Who's Larry in this scenario?
I am. Whenever you press me, you don't know what I'll say.
Not all the time. I'm a little
Not
scared.
all the time, right?
Well, we've come this far. There's no way to go but forward, Nick.
There's no way to go but Larry.
Saving the game, 'cause I can't save the game.
Problem.
Around what time was that?
Well, let's see. I figured I was out searching for about an hour. I guess it was around 12? Yeah.
You're not sure?
Hey, don't give me that face! I'm not some sort of human sundial, okay?
People use watches these days, Larry.
Looking for something?
Yeah.
Mr. Butts, what was it you were looking for?
Objection! What the witness was searching for is irrelevant.
It's kind of relevant.
Most likely he was hunting for an authority.
Nope. It's surprisingly close to the truth in a sense.
This is all irrelevant. Let's get it over with.
Oh, where did the sound come from?
Yeah, well, I wasn't too sure about that. I looked around, you know?
Did you look at the lake?
Yeah, I looked.
Slam. I get the feeling the fog's gonna be brought up. Wasn't there a boat on the lake? Order! Order! Well, Mr. Butts?
Hey, whoa! Everybody just calm down, okay? I mean, it was real foggy that night.
Called it.
I'm not sure whether there was a boat out there or not.
So you only heard one bang, correct?
Yeah.
Huh. Neat.
Well, Nick?
It was a pretty wishy-washy testimony, wasn't it? I guess I should just start working on the contradictions.
Sorry. I wish I could be more helpful. I wish I could call my sister.
Alright. What do we got to work with? Yeah, these are irrelevant. I wonder if I don't remember what we used already. Also, apparently this was fired 3 times.
A part of me wants to try to help you out, but a part of me just like, well, you can let him figure it out.
How did you know it was a gunshot?
Because I shot and killed him. Oh, I mean,
What does this look like again?
Wait a second, Larry!
what?
You only heard one bang. You're sure?
That's what I said?
But Miss Lotta Hart testified yesterday that she heard 2 bangs.
With her face, bud.
No.
Okay.
And the old man just now said the same thing. They both heard 2 gunshots that night.
Huh?
Slam. Were you even listening? Were you paying attention at all to what they said?
Yo, Nick, please!
Huh?
You know, something's been bothering me. I'm a witness, see? I'm like a customer here, right?
Oh, God.
So you gotta treat me nice and stuff, okay?
Mr. Butts.
What?
You only heard 1 gunshot. Are you sure?
Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not sure.
Oh my God. Not sure? How could you not be sure?
Yeah, well... I might have missed the other gunshot. I was, listening to something else.
What was that, Larry? Something else?
My radio, dude! With my headphones!
I'll kill you. What?
Gavel!
Order. Order! And stop that booing!
They were booing?
They're booing.
He listens to the radio, what a nerd! Zone for days, bitch! Mr. Butts, you were listening to the radio with your headphones?
Yeah, so what? That's a crime?
Well, according to Article B, subsection A of Go Fuck Yourself, yes, it is to listen to the radio with headphones on while on a lake while doing God knows what after 11:30 p.m.
I listen to my radio. Everybody listens to the radio. What's the big deal?
Mr. Von Karma, your opinion?
Waste of time.
I am not in agreement.
I do not accept this witness, nor his shoddy testimony.
He is not my real son. Well, Mr. Wright?
I'm kind of trying to hear Larry's voice a bit more, right? Alright.
Should he continue the testimony? I don't even know what else he'd
Don't you
say.
love
at
my
this
Larry voice? What?
I don't know if you're trying to help me or what, but if you are, please be a little more noticeable about it, because I'm feeling inclined to say yeah.
Are you talking about actual me or Larry me?
Your Honor, please allow the witness to continue his testimony.
Nothing is more pitiful than a lawyer who doesn't know when he's lost.
Very well, Mr. Butts. Please give your testimony, and be sure to include radios. Be sure to include radios, like your details.
Yeah, exactly. Right, leave it to me.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's listen to My Chemical Romance.
It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve.
Don't you have a girlfriend?
That's why I was listening to an all-radio show on. That's why I was listening to an all-request show on the radio. See?
An all-radio show on the request. See?
I was listening to it real booming loud, like. I'm sure I heard that gunshot. I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it too.
You were listening to your radio at a high volume?
Yeah, what's the big problem?
Maybe that's why you yell so goddamn much. You can't even hear yourself.
Can a man listen to his radio in peace? Isn't this a free country?
I truly believe Larry has no idea what the problem here is.
Judge, can you believe a word this witness says?
To a degree, yes.
What he heard was probably nothing more than a drum beat from the radio.
True enough. It is difficult to believe his testimony. His dumbass testimony. Dumbass.
I will be back.
Wait, Your Honor!
While I'm away, you can voice on me.
Oh, okay. The witness said he remembers exactly what the DJ said when he heard the gunshot. Excuse me? DJ? You mean D's nuts, right? That's what my grandkids have been talking about these days. I don't know who this D's nuts is, but I feel bad for him. His parents hate him. An announcer. The guy who says things on the radio. Anyway, what this means is, when he heard the sound, no music was playing. The DJ only talks between songs, so he could have heard the gunshot from the lake. But sometimes when the DJ talks, there's like background music, so, you know, what do I know? I'd like to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Wright. Roll with it. Saving the game, saving the game. Gonna cross-examine Larry and get to the right answer, and maybe save Edgeworth from going to jail on trumped-up charges, though I guess they're not trumped-up charges, because if he actually murdered someone, then I guess those charges would be real. What did she say? What did she say? Objection. Mr. Wright. Please cease these pointless questions. What possible good could come from knowing what a radio DJ said to us? Said to us? Alright, who wrote this part? Indeed, Mr. Wright. Mr. Von Karma has a point. I'll allow the question only if you see some reason why we should care. I'll be honest, I just pressed because I wasn't paying attention. Whoops! Right. Didn't really have a deep reason for asking now that I think about it. Understood, Your Honor. I withdraw my question. Continue your examination of the witness then. Alright. Can you prove that? No. No, of course you can't. Nah, I can't prove it. But I remember that moment real clear. I mean, while I was talking about it, it came back real clear to me, you know? What was that about? Real booming loud? Yeah, you know? And you had headphones on. Yep. I wouldn't think you could hear anything going on outside at all. Do you by any chance remember the name of the program you were listening to? This has nothing to do with the case, Your Honor. Objection sustained. The witness was listening to the radio. It is all we need to know. Tell us, Mr. Bucks. How loud was your radio set to then? Yeah, that's the thing I haven't pressed. I don't see the need to press it, but... So you turned on the radio? Right. I just wanted to hear someone's voice, you know? You don't know what it's like out there, alone, on Christmas Eve, alone! I shouldn't have said anything. Alright, what do we got? Well, we already used that, so once I regain use the game. Oh, fuck. Well, I don't have anything to present, so let's pretend like this is actually important. Been here before, gonna see what.
I'm assuming you already voiced that.
Yep, he did. We should care, Your Honor. Of course we should.
Why?
Well, how do you know if we don't ask him, huh? Fine. Very well. I don't believe that fucking works. Mr. Butts, please testify to the court. What was the radio announcer saying when you heard the gunshot? Also, you missed a typo. It was pretty funny. We all laughed.
This is now?
Yep.
Just when she said, "Hey, it's almost Christmas," I heard the gunshot.
Okay, that's pretty useful. I think, because, so we heard it before this one. Because this is during Christmas, which means it was still the 24th. Doesn't that mean you heard two? Hey, wait a minute. It shows an empty lake taken at 11:50. Were you actually on the lake, asshole? Are you sure?
Of course I am. I'm always sure. She had this real sexy voice.
Larry, shut the hell up. No, don't admit he's right. No reason to check this, just checking it just because. Wait, do I present this again? Because I heard two sounds like gunshots just after midnight.
Follow your heart.
That doesn't help me.
Follow your brain.
Larry, are you absolutely sure what you're saying is correct? Wait, where is this gonna go? Because I don't see this helping at all in any capacity anyway.
Huh? What with the face? You look scary, dude.
You're the murderer, aren't you, Larry?
Hey, if you're trying to scare me, you better know I don't scare that easy.
You look like you're pissing yourself. Is something the matter, Mr. Wright? Your Honor, did you hear what the witness just said? The DJ said, "Hey, it's almost Christmas," when he heard the gunshot. Indeed. And? Almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. Do you realize what this means? When he heard the gunshot, it was still Christmas Eve! That would seem to be the case, yes. But that contradicts the two testimonies we have heard so far, Your Honor. Both Miss Hart and the old man said it was after midnight when they heard the shots, even though the gun was fired 3 times. In other words, when they heard the gunshots, it was already Christmas. This is a clear contradiction, Your Honor.
Gavel, gavel, gavel!
Order. Order! What does this mean? The 2 prior witnesses heard gunshots after me. However, this witness says she heard a gunshot before. Hey, wait a minute. Doesn't something say 11:50? Yeah, okay.
Judge, the answer is simple.
You should save the game. Thanks, Von Karma.
The current witness is plainly mistaken.
Yeah.
Just look at him. Suspicious.
Got him.
Oh, what?
Well, Mr. Wright, what do you think about Mr. Butts' claim he heard the gun... Wait, what? About Mr. Butts' claim he heard the gunshot before midnight? The wording on that's weird.
It's totally wrong.
I mean, couldn't he be right? Because this thing was set up to be taken... I mean... He could have heard something.
Never take me seriously. But never take me seriously.
Then stop saying misleading things! Because you're just gonna confuse me.
I think it was sarcasm.
In situations like this, where I have blindfolds on, for all intents and purposes, if you say anything, especially if it is even slightly plausible, why would I not feel inclined to believe you? You know this series better than I do, except when it comes to the books, apparently. Larry's not mistaken, Your Honor.
Yeah,
He heard that gunshot before midnight.
intriguing. I'm assuming you have evidence for this wild claim.
I think I got something up my ass.
Show me evidence there was a gunshot before midnight.
Take that, bitch. Look at this photograph. This was taken by our witness yesterday, Miss Lotta Hart, with her automatic camera. The timestamp on the photo reads December 24th, 11:50 p.m.
Oh? But there's nothing on the lake in this picture. Your Honor, the real issue here is not why nothing is shown in this photograph. It is why this photograph exists at all. What do you mean? Your Honor, this photograph was taken by an automatic camera. That camera was set to go off in response to loud noises. Aha! Correct! A loud noise on the lake at 11:50 p.m. That is why this photograph was taken. In other words, when Larry heard that gunshot, it was most definitely still Christmas Eve. Indeed. It would seem that is the case. Then, where does that leave us? Miss Hart testified that she heard the gunshots after midnight. Are you claiming she was mistaken? Not at all, Your Honor, because the gun was fired 3 times. It is a fact that the camera also triggered at 15 minutes after midnight. Your Honor, that night there were 2 sets of gunshots, with a 25-minute pause between them, even though one of those noises was Larry setting off his own inflatable device thingy.
Gobble, gobble, gobble!
Why would this be?
Objection! Don't be fooled, Judge! That camera is set to respond to loud noise.
Yes?
No. There is no proof that the loud noise at 11:50 was a gunshot. Why, the witness could have sneezed triggering the camera. Hey, my nose was clear that night, man. Clear!
Well, Mr. Wright? There's no turning back now. Can you prove that the loud noise at 11:50 p.m. was indeed a gunshot? Please show the court evidence if you have it.
The gun was fired 3 times!
Yeah?
If they ever made a game that had limited saves, and when I mean limited save, I mean you can only save as a few number of times, how fast will you die in that game?
Not as fast as you'd think. I played Resident Evil, jackass.
You can continue.
That's what I thought. Now if you'll excuse me. And you know what? No, one more, just because fuck you. And one more for the fans. This is my evidence. The murder weapon. Something about this pistol was bothering me, Your Honor. Both of the witnesses who testified yesterday heard 2 gunshots. However, the murder weapon was fired 3 times. When, then, was the last shot fired? Only now have I realized the truth. That 3rd shot was the shot Larry heard just before midnight. Order.
Gobble!
Order! That would make sense of the evidence we've seen so far. However, this leaves me wondering exactly what did happen that night on the lake.
Exactly! If this is true, there were 2 sets of gunshots, separated by 25 minutes. One at 11:50, another at 15 minutes after midnight.
11:50 a.m. or p.m. though.
Why, I ask you? Why?
I don't know. Fuck! Why is this on me? Oh, come on. This? Well, no, we're talking about why the gun was fired 3 times. I don't know.
We're talking about why there are 2 separate gunshots.
I don't know.
What's wrong, Nick?
I have it. I don't have shit. You better talk for me then.
Huh? Remember the case with the steel samurai? Huh? Yeah, of course I remember. The murderer in this case had the same idea as the murderer in that case.
You're not helping.
What do you mean?
That was like a year ago, Nick.
Maya!
Yes!
If we don't figure this out, I'll kill you. If we don't figure this out now, we'll never overturn Edgeworth's guilty verdict. Evidently.
I obviously know it, but I'm not gonna say it out loud.
I've got a hunch and I'm going to run with it. What's your hunch? What's your hunch?
Come on.
Right. I mean, is this safe?
Safe? No. We've already gotten a guilty verdict. We have nothing left to lose. Except my reputation, but I'll just work at the boat shop. It's cool. And you can come with me. Don't look at me like that. You just watch and let me know if I say anything that sounds fishy, okay? I don't even
Wait,
know.
so even Phoenix not sure what he's about to say.
He's about to just make mouth noises, and some of those noises are gonna be words, and people are gonna be like, I did! This is what he means! Yes! No, yes!
But I get it. Phoenix is sentient, so he knows that somebody is controlling him. He's hoping that you, the person controlling him, would actually know what's going on.
I don't fucking
You know what I'm
know.
saying? Crap.
Right, Nick.
Your Honor, I have no idea what the fuck I'm about to say. Yes, Mr. Wright? The testimony just now has cleared up this entire case.
Anybody
The
can
entire case?
That could be a stew.
What do you mean, Mr. Wright?
Just. So you finally realized the truth. There could be no other murderer here than Miles Edgeworth himself.
Wrong, Von Karma. A man was shot that night, but it wasn't Edgeworth who did the shooting.
No. Listen, rookie. Take a deep breath and consider the facts. At the time of the murder, 1 boat was on that lake. This was shown by the witness's photograph. The defendant, Edgeworth, and the victim, Robert Hammond, were on that boat. Bang! There was a gunshot fired on that boat, and Robert Hammond fell into the lake.
Hey, what if somebody had a sniper rifle? Just saying. Oh wait, but no, that pistol was.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
Where was the person?
Hang on. You know, this is just me theory crafting. But what if Hammond was shot by a different gun, but that other gun was still fired 3 times?
It wouldn't work because the gun's fingerprint.
I mean, yeah, he still held a gun, and the other, and you know, Edward still held the gun.
When you fire a bullet, the bullet leaves fingerprints to show where the gun fired from. Basically, the bullet tells you what type of gun was fired from. So that wouldn't work.
All right, is that cat still at my door? He is. He'll be annoyed when he scratches the paint off. Anyway, I'll leave that alone for now. Oh, I mean, it wasn't a sniper then, but because it said 1 meter.
Dude. I honestly, when I said that, I told myself, hey, you should have shut up. Why? Just so he may believe that, and he might actually fuck up more because he thinks somebody else shot him from another gun. That's what I thought.
Awfully.
But anyhow, I mean, when am I ever not mean?
When you're not?
The distance of the shooting was 1 meter. It couldn't have been a suicide.
See, they also sell selfie sticks that can also do things like pull triggers. Yeah, that's what he did.
Well, this selfie stick theory of yours, I may believe it. If you can show me the selfie stick that was used for the murder or suicide at this case. You can't? I see. Guilty. The guilty party has to be the other man on that boat.
I get it. Edgeworth fell from the sky onto that boat. Of course. And it was just a coincidence because he was skydiving. I admit, it is hard to imagine any other possibility. Yes. Oops. But this assumes that the victim was shot at 15 minutes after midnight. What do you mean by that, Wright?
He was shot at 15 minutes before the afternoon. That's what he means. He was shot at 11:45 a.m., not p.m.
My God.
12:15 p.m. or a.m. Okay.
The genius has spoken. This seems plausible to me. Not guilty. We have photographic evidence of the time of the shooting. The timestamp on the photo says 00:15, which is actually 1 a.m., not 12. I don't know what. But Larry heard a gunshot 25 minutes before that. Robert Hammond was killed there, 25 minutes before the shot on the lake.
Mr. Wright, do you need to go to the hospital? I can take you there.
Ooh, I got it. That is what happened. And someone dressed up as Hammond or some shit. And then put himself in the lake. God, I'm smart.
Mr. Wright, are you quite mad? Explain who the 2 men on the boat are.
Edgeworth and the murderer. I lost confidence as soon as I was about to hit A.
It was like, Edward and the murderer. Yeah, I totally know what it is, and right when you're about to push it, I have no confidence in my answer anymore. It made it even worse that I said it.
I've made a horrible mistake. Yeah, that was me. Of course, it was Edgeworth and the murderer. After the murderer killed Robert Hammond at 11:50, he assumed the guise of Mr. Hammond meant Edgeworth.
Gobble! Gobble! Gobble!
What? Are you serious? Yes. Edgeworth won't tell us why he went to the lake that night. However, I have a hunch. That night, Robert Hammond called Edgeworth to the lake. Now, Edward didn't know Robert Hammond's face that well. That's why he didn't suspect anything when the murderer took Robert Hammond's place. I'm not sure what to make of all this.
Ludicrous!
Mr. Wright, stop asking for proof! I swear to God if that's what you're about to do. I'll kill you! Tell us the name of the murderer. The murderer's name? It was a lot of heart! That bitch! The murderer's name? Right, it's...
not Edward.
Actually, I don't know the murderer's name. Why the fuck should I? You don't know?
Bah! Again, you waste my time!
Get the fuck out of here, Karma. Slam. I don't know because he never told us! Asshole! The murderer is the caretaker of the boat shop. My dad, that old man. My old man. Oh, and mine's old man too, I guess. At 1150, he was the one who killed Robert Hammond. The caretaker of the boat shop? / noodle shop? Where did he do this? I don't know, in the forest maybe? There weren't any boats on the lake then. Why would he have to go all the way out on the lake just to shoot someone? May I suggest that the real scene of this crime was not on a boat? What? Stop it! Well then, where did the murder take place?
Go bud. You can totally get this round.
Here, of course, the boat shop where he lives. That way he could meet with the victim without anyone seeing. I'll kill you.
Objection!
You're a dead man, you hear me?
I'm sorry. Do you have proof that the boat shop was the scene of the crime?
Do you have proof that it
You're
wasn't?
for the law. You need evidence. You need evidence.
Do you have proof that it wasn't? Prove me wrong before I prove you anything.
I'm not looking for anything. You're the lawyer.
Fuck you, you're
We're
a lawyer
police.
too!
I'm a prosecutor. That's
No,
different.
I'm gonna prosecute my foot up your ass!
Listen, I'm working with the police. You're telling me you're doing a better job than the police, and you better provide evidence.
Of course I do it better. Do you have corpses staffing the freaking disciplinary room or whatever it's called?
Those corpses have names. And I'll admit I don't know them because you give a fuck about corpses. I already said last time, who cares about the victim. But doesn't mean they don't have purpose.
You also, from what I'm hearing what you do to poor Gumshoe, you siphon the police people's money! What are you doing with it, pal, huh? Don't think I didn't notice those earrings? And that big-ass opal on your chest?
Okay? Are you trying to say I don't have a heart? Because you're not wrong.
Recall Larry's testimony, if you will. He was inputting the Konami code while on the lake. That night, he was out on the lake in a boat, searching for something. He finds it and returns the boat. Then, just as he's starting to head home, he hears a gunshot. He heard a gunshot, Your Honor. Even though he was wearing headphones at that time, or at the time. In other words, the gunshot was very, very close by. And where would that be if he had just returned the boat? boat shop. Mr. Wright, what happened that night on Gourd Lake? Please tell the court from the beginning. Okay, it doesn't sound like a new proof. Alright, I'm good. Yes, Your Honor.
Nick, are you sure about this?
I don't really know.
As sure as any girl across the street.
But I think if I start at the very beginning, and I take it slow, I might just be able to figure this out. That night, it was dark and stormy when the ninjas attacked.
They literally asked to repeat that entire night.
The caretaker of the boat shop called Robert Hammond. Wait. The caretaker of the boat shop called Robert Hammond to his shop. I read that in my mind as the boat shop called Robert Hammond. Owie! This was around 11:50. That was when the gunshot that Larry heard was fired. After that, the caretaker put on Robert Hammond's coat. He became Robert Hammond. Then he got the boat with Edgewood and went out into the middle of the lake. Then, who fired the pistol on the boat, Mr. Wright? Obviously this guy.
Edward.
Of course it was the murderer who shot the pistol. He shot twice. Both missed Edgeworth on purpose. Wait a minute. Yes? Why would he shoot twice if he didn't mean to hit anyone? I don't fucking know.
You're gonna find out.
Details. Details! He was trying to hit Gordy!
No dismiss for life. The moment you run out of an explanation is the moment you lose.
Not necessarily.
Tell us why the murderer had to fire twice.
I don't know, it's not like he didn't know there were people around, perhaps. I believe he shot twice to create a witness, Your Honor. Create a witness? The murderer lifts his pistol and fires one shot. That ensures that anyone who heard the shot would look at the lake. Indeed, Miss Hart did exactly that after hearing the first gunshot. Next, the murderer waits him, and he fires again. Then, the murderer jumps from the boat himself, leaving the pistol in the boat behind him. Why not just kill Edgeworth then? I see. To someone looking from the edge of the lake, it would appear that one of the men on the boat had shot the other. The murderer didn't know about the automatic camera, of course. That's why he shot twice to draw attention to the boat. Once you realize that, everything else falls into place. The boat shop caretaker swam back to his shop. Then he put Mr. Hammond's wet coat back on the body, and threw the body into the lake. This is what happened, Your Honor. These are the events that transpired that night on Gourd Lake.
You're at Gourd Lake. Gavel!
Bailiff! Bring out the witness from before! The boat shop caretaker! Quickly! He gone!
Gavel, gavel, gavel!
Very well. While we are waiting for the caretaker, I would like to ask the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, a few questions. Also, something I'm curious about, don't mind me. Is Gourd Lake even shaped like a goddamn gourd? Because it doesn't look like it is. Mr. Edgeworth, please take the stand. Mr. Edgeworth. You heard what the defense has said.
Yes.
Why didn't you illuminate these facts earlier? Well, why did you go to the lake that night?
What Wright has said was mostly correct. Astonishingly so, actually.
Thanks.
Yes. Several days ago, I received a letter. The letter was signed Robert Hamill. He asked me to come to the boat shop by the lake at midnight on Christmas Eve. He said he had something very important to discuss with me.
Something important?
I'm sorry, I can't say what it was.
A little hard when you never got to meet him because he died. Your Honor, sir! Bailiff, we are conducting a trial here. I ask that you remain quiet. The witness has disappeared. He isn't at the boat shop either. What?
Nani?
What should I do?
What?
Find him, quickly.
Find him.
We cannot allow him to get away.
No, we can. We totally can. Gobble, gobble, gobble!
Mr. Von Karma, your witness has disappeared.
A search warrant has already been issued.
It goes without saying that I cannot declare a verdict under these circumstances. I will extend the trial until tomorrow, the final day allowed. I request that the police department utilize all its forces to find that witness. Am I understood?
No.
One more thing. Just who is that boat shop caretaker? I think his identity has become very important to this trial. I want him. And I want to know who he is.
Pervert.
Very well. Court is adjourned.
Gobble!
Yay, Nick! You did it! After getting bailed out again!
Yeah. Is Larry still here? Well, at least we got out from under that guilty verdict.
And what about Larry? That was something else. Even Von Karma didn't know what to do with his testimony. Larry really helped us out.
Sure, once I sifted through his unique testimony. Still, he did save us. I just wish our cases weren't so down to the wire all the time.
I know what you mean. Sometimes I feel like it's us on trial instead of our clients.
Hey, Edgeworth.
Mr. Edgeworth?
Huh. Did he say something?
Don't look so pained. I mean, it looks like you're probably going to get off the hook. Probably. You could try to smile, just a little. Relax.
Relaxing isn't in my dictionary. I'm sorry. But I fear it's not over for me yet.
What do you mean?
Right. there's something that's been troubling me for a long time now. And I don't know whether or not to tell you.
I think you should tell me. Edgeworth?
No, there's so little time left.
Stop with the drama, Edgeworth. Spit it out.
I will dramatize this as long as I need to. Now shut up and listen. I want to tell you to get it off my chest.
Edgeworth, we're friends. Whatever happens, you'll always be my friend. I'll help you get off no matter what's on your chest.
I'll only tell you if you say my friends are my power. Look,
We'll
I
go
can't make up
once-
my mind on it.
We'll go one step at a time, together, one foot in front of each other, in front of the other, and stride our way to victory.
Okay. Use a small step. Say, my heart is my guiding key, and I'll
Is
tell you
that other
everything
one
right
not
now.
good enough for you?
I have no idea what you just said.
Stride our way to victory was the short of it. Huh?
Okay. I said specific words.
Fuck
that I
you.
wanted you to, you know.
What's your life insurance policy, Edgeworth? Tell me!
I think I'm good. I don't think I should tell you. Something in my heart tells me not to tell you.
It's gonna be something in your heart, alright. What is this about, Edgeworth?
It's a nightmare I've had.
Oh god. He knows where this
You
is
know
going.
those enemies from Spring Uplifted? A nightmare?
Shut
You
up.
know? A memory of a crime that I committed.
A chain of memories.
In a dream, you might say.
A crime you committed?
A memory. A chain of memories of a murder.
To be continued.
I love how I made that last like 2 minutes. Just came to mind. That was
Save your progress now.
What now, pal? 34? Oh, God. Dropped frames? You dropped
I'll
frames.
give you
What's that?
because we no longer need to talk. I'll leave it on you because we no longer need to talk during these parts because of the frustration.
You know what? As strange as it is, given the timing of everything, I will end off here, and hopefully the next time we pick this back up, we'll go for a bit longer. But for now, ladies and germs, I also need to... I'll probably have to relocate for another stream, which means I'm going to be hot as hell, because I'm probably going to have to move to the office. I don't know why I keep dropping frames, and that, let's not keep that up this whole time. Because odds are that's probably going to affect the outcome. Yeah, you don't say. Who said that? Alright, then.
All right.
Well then, later, everybody.